Hello, greetings. Okay, so this is assistance that I'm providing for people who are looking for spiritual enhancement, especially dealing with the chakra system. Day to day, I go out into the world and I deal with yoga practitioners and all sorts of people who are into spiritual work. And I find myself greatly wanting to connect with these people on a deep level of friendship, or if it's a woman, it may be intimacy. Um, uh, I've gone through a lot of, you could say, spiritually challenging types of things, and a lot of people have found themselves in situations where they feel limited, very spiritually limited, and they have trouble connecting and bonding with others if they feel as though they're going through something, a phenomenon known as being a targeted individual. And a lot of people who meet me, I try not to let that come up. That's not something that I want to come up. I don't want that to be an issue between me meeting people, but it sometimes is. Somebody will be asked to do an assignment for whatever reason, and so my life has become, very challenging because of that. I have to work a little bit harder than most people in creating union with others, and that has placed me deeper and deeper into spirituality. Again, the chakra system is something that I would like to greatly encourage anybody to get into, to balance your energy, to have better insights for who you are in the world. Lucid dreaming. Anybody who feels they're being spiritually challenged should look into these things. But that's a very limited perspective, too, of going through a situation where you feel you're a target individual. I don't even like to. I like to focus more on spirituality in general, and go from there. I've been through some obstacles and challenges, but that's okay. A lot of people go through things like that. So now I want to share with people something about planets, chakras, and resonance. Now the energy that you put out comes back. If you go out into the world and you're a certain vibration, you will attract that to you. And I've found that when I go out into the world, if I'm a very paranoid person or negative person, or I'm trying to communicate to somebody in a way that's going to stimulate that sort of environment, it'll only create more of it. It doesn't matter if I have all my facts in order, or I'm being completely honest or telling the truth. That really has nothing to do with it. It's purely an energetic thing. So if I go out into the world and I spend the majority of my time addressing people, in a very positive, progressive manner, and teaching them about energy and all these sorts of things, it will create the sort of atmosphere that I want. I've been dealing with yoga lately, and I realized that every time I stick to trying to explain to somebody, how I'm looking to benefit from this yoga, or I'm looking to exercise with people. I go out and I meet people and I exercise and stuff with them. It always turns out to be, a positive thing, but then there's always that little bit a thing there where the person is doing, the person will be asked at some point to do, like what you would call an assignment against me, and so that's I can't even describe it. It's a very bad feeling, because you have all these hopes. You meet somebody and you have all these hopes to be with them and to talk to them and to build a friendship, and then something small like that comes and gets in the way. And then you feel like your whole life came crashing down, and you're like, what? I spent all this time getting to know you and talking to you, and I want us to be friends, and I want to do this and do that. And you mean somebody I don't even know can come and ask you to do something small and present you with some sort of line, and that's it? And these would be people I'll be talking to for like hours or half the day. So, again, spirituality has created a really big, a really big arena in my life. It's given me a lot more things. I've noticed that if something isn't right for me, then it's not right for me. Like if I go out and I'm walking the streets and I'm speaking to different people about different things, and I feel like man, I got let down on something. That's okay. That's an opportunity to move on and do something else. A lot of people who go through those sorts of obstacles feel like that, and then they'll sit there all day angry about one thing that went wrong, or they'll be angry. They'll be go on YouTube and be talking about it for weeks and for months. I used to feel like I was one of those people where you go through an obstacle of the what you consider the target individual program, whatever. You go out there and you do that, but see, now it's gotten to a point where I just let all that go. Most of my stuff is mainly for the average person, everyday person. Now you have 7 chakras. The first chakra is at the base of your spine. That's the root chakra. That deals mostly with survival, insecurity, fear, those types of things. And if you feel that you need balancing in this area, one of the best things to do is to eat something that is red, a red fruit or a red vegetable. That will heal you quickly. There's something about nature. Nature will provide all the remedies. All the way up to the 7th chakra, which is the pineal gland, known as the crown chakra. But the 7th chakra is the gateway to super consciousness. And this can activate